Hello Sumeti, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we'll be learning how to make this beautiful long rose drape sleeve. If this is like what you want to know how to make, you can stick around. Let's get started. It is very easy to make, so it's going to be a very short video. So to get started, you need your basic sleeve pattern already drafted and cut out. You can see the one I have with me. If you don't know how to draft your basic sleeve, check the description box. I'll be dropping a link for a detailed video for beginners. Okay, so what you have to do now, you need another pattern paper, a new pattern paper. Then you fold it in a bias form. Can you see what I'm doing? You fold the pattern paper into a bias form. So after folding it properly, you are going to grab the other basic sleeve and then you place it on it. So this is the paper. I've gone ahead to fold it in a bias form, and this is what we have. So for the other sleeve now, you're going to place it on it. Can you see how I'm placing it? So that's how you will place it on it. You can see the upper part of the sleeve, that it is facing the part of the paper that is folded into two. Then the lower part of the sleeve, which is the elbow part, is facing the opening part of the paper. You can see how I'm placing it. Just take note of the way I am placing it. Then you make sure that it is resting on the elbow part. Now let me tell you, if you want to make your own, make sure you add extra 3 inches to your sleeve measurement. Then on the elbow part, add extra 3 inches to it, like you're coming down by 3 inches. So the 3 inches you'll be adding to your elbow measurement now. You can see the elbow measurement line resting on the lower opening. See where I'm marking on? You can see the elbow measurement line, the person line on the main sleeve pattern. Okay, so if you add extra 3 inches now, it means you are shifting your sleeve upwards. But I didn't add to this one because the fabric I have is not so big. Okay, so this is just for illustration purposes, as I'm not adding it to any dress. Okay, so after placing it that way, go ahead and cut it out. And after cutting it out here, I realized that it is having extra on the edge, which is not meant to be so. The main sleeve is meant to fit in properly. Okay, if you cut it this way with the excess it was having on the upper part, it is going to be bigger. Okay, so you can see me that I have shifted the paper and I'm repinning it to get the accurate measurement, the accurate volume that I need. So after cutting it out, this is what we have, right? So I'm going to grab the fabric that we're using for the sleeve, and here is the fabric. I will also fold the fabric into a bias form. Okay, now this fabric is the excellent satin fabric, and it's quite thick. So let's say you're making it, you want to attach it to a dress you're making, and your fabric is not thick. Go ahead and add paper stay or haste stay to your fabric to give it structure. Okay, so I'm going to place the paper on the fabric that I have folded into two, right? But you should watch how I'm placing it. You can see me refolding the fabric so that it will be enough for what I want to cut. But you have to take note of how I am placing the paper. Okay, so you can see the folded part of the paper is meeting with the folded part of the fabric also, because that part there is supposed to not have any opening. So I'll go ahead and pin it down like so. After pinning it down, I will go ahead and cut it. Take note of the placement of the paper and the fabric. So I added ½ inch round it that I will use to sew it. Okay, so I went ahead to remove the pins. This is what we have. I'll go ahead and sew this part like so. Then after sewing it, this is what we have. I've gone ahead to sew. I'm just going to notch this point so that it will be easy to pull it to the other side. So now after notching it, I will go ahead now and cut another pieces. So this is the fabric I have with me. I'm going to cut the elbow length of the sleeve. Okay, so can you see where the elbow length is? So like I was saying, add extra 3 inches to your own to be on a safer side so that it doesn't become too small, right? The rose part. So you cut it on the elbow length. So after cutting it like this, now this is what you will use to, like, it's just going to be a base for the rose you're creating, right? So now after cutting it this way, I will break the other part, right? Then we're just going to turn it, okay? This other part that will sew now, I will spread it open. Then I'm going to push this sharp edge inside. So immediately you push it in, it will already start forming the rose pattern for you. So what is left for you to do now is to arrange it according to how you want it. Take your time to arrange it, don't rush it. So for in this video, I really did not do a lot of arrangement, okay? But take your time to arrange it the way you want it. As you're arranging it, you're pinning it round. Can you see what I'm doing? Now you pin and arrange. So what you do now, after arranging it and pinning it to your satisfaction, you will go ahead and tack it with your needle and thread. The part that you're holding down with your pin, you will tack it with your needle and thread so that it will remain firm in place for you whenever you're wearing it, okay? So you can see what I'm doing. As you're arranging it, you're pinning it down. You go ahead and tack it down. That's what will keep the roses in place for you. So after pinning it all around, the next thing you're going to do now, you're just going to place the other part of the sleeve that we cut now earlier. You're going to just place it on it. Can you see what we have? You're going to place the normal rose sleeve on it like so. Then go ahead and press it down. So the other half of the sleeve now serve as a base, okay? So that it will cover all the roses. Then go ahead and join it together and you're done with your rose sleeve. And this is the outcome. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button, subscribe so that you can get more detailed videos. If there is any part you don't understand, drop in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Bye.